Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a positive spin. Today we're going to be talking about Frightmare, also known as Paranoid, but the only way I've seen this in the wild is with the tag Frightmare. Now, my history with this film, I actually thought I'd seen this before, but apparently I get the covers from Frightmare and the cover from Slash mixed up, because I told Joe that I'd seen this a couple times and I really enjoyed it. It's a typical slasher movie, which it is, but then again, so is Slash. So both came out around the same time, and both are kind of on the lower budget, sort of direct to video release. So this one was a new one on me, and I have to say, I really enjoyed this film. This actually gets a 2.7 on IMDb. So hey, watched a new film today that I thought I'd already seen, but I didn't. Now, the first thing I like is the opening kill. It's brutal and it sets up the story, of course, but the look of the killer is also a big positive for me because he wears a long black wig and kind of like a metalish sort of mask, which is kind of depicted here. It's a little bit different from this, but it's also kind of similar. So after they kill the girl in the first part of the film, you have her sister, her twin sister, who is still in high school, and she runs around with a bunch of friends, and they're trying to get this haunted house up in time for Halloween, to make money so they can go to the Cayman Islands on a class trip. That's more or less the story in a nutshell. I usually don't give synopses, but I don't think a lot of people have seen this one. So what you have is you have a killer that's running amok, and it's weird because there's this thing with the roaches, and the roaches are kind of disgusting, but they also are part of the killer's MO, which is, the kills are brutal and disgusting at the same time. I had a feeling that they wanted to do more with the roaches, but kind of let that one be. And the killer actually talks and recites these lines in the film occasionally, and it's kind of creepy. So you have, like I said, a bunch of friends who are getting picked off one by one in pretty brutal fashion. Um, it is the early 2000s when this came out, so some of the kills are a little stylized, but that's pretty much what you expect from that time period in slasher movies. Um, Off shots, the uh, delayed time shots, stuff like that. But yeah, I really love the look of the haunted house is fantastic, and I believe it's some kind of 3D sort of thing that they're trying to do in there by paint. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like most slasher movies, or at least most slasher movies that have a budget, there is a plethora of eye candy, a little bit of gratuitous nudity, not much, but the girls are very attractive, and for the women, the guys are attractive as well. And you know, the whole deal with the brutality of the killings and trying to find out who the killer is plays into this film really well. Is the acting great? It's pretty much what you would expect from a slasher movie. It's not setting the world on fire. But all in all, I really didn't think that this movie deserved a 2.7. It has so many positives to it that automatically, being a slasher movie, being pretty gory, the kills are brutal, the women are, pretty. It's a pretty cast, which is kind of normal for being a 2000 slasher. I don't understand the really, really low score. Maybe I never will. I just don't understand. People don't seem to want to be entertained, but that's why we do positive spin. Uh, if you've never seen this, check it out. Make up your own mind, or don't. But don't forget to check out Joe's positive spin for Frightmare. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And speaking of which, this is actually pretty pricey right now. You might be able to find a used copy for cheap, but it's going for like $50 and above. So it's getting a little pricey since it's been out for quite some time. And until next time, peace.